Hey everybody, Guppy Guru here. Enjoy the video. Over here, we have the new setup for the Betta DIY Betta Barracks. I'm running it through just a regular pond pump here. Just picked it up from Home Depot. Just set it down in there. Put a 1/2-inch pipe coming out. The power cord's coming out. And this is just your standard cheap plastic tote from Walmart. Then I ran a PVC pipe with an open top so that the water doesn't actually get stuck in here. It just falls down into the tote. And then I also left this cap down here. My thought process was that we'd get most of the junk to fall into here and then get stuck. And then what I can do is I can turn off the whole system, pull this plug, run it back over, put a bucket here, and then have all the mold and everything fall into a bucket instead of back into my filtration. Then what I did was I ran everything up through that 1/2-inch all the way up into here, and then I used these little clips which poke a hole in here, and then you run the 1/4-inch. Sorry for the air pump noise over there and my mess of wires. So I ran these little 1/4-inch pipes. The pipes come down here and then they go into a 3-way split, and those 3-way splits each come down into a drip, and then these drips drip down into here. So let me turn this on and see if I can give you guys a demonstration. So there the pump goes. You can see these are all just Tupperware containers. You see how they're all just slowly dripping into these. Keep in mind I don't have the overflow. That one's almost full, so I need to turn this off. A couple of them are going at a much faster rate than the others, but it's just going to slowly drip in. And then my plan is to get a L-shaped pipe, pop a hole in the back here for the spillover, and the spillover will go down into this PVC, and then I'll drill holes in the PVC. And then I've got everything sitting at a 2-degree angle, so hopefully all the water will roll down through here, back into here, and then inside here I'm going to set up a full, almost like a hang-on back with your different sump filtration. Pretty much everything's run off of just the regular standard drip line that you'd use in your garden. Let me show you guys some of the materials here. So we've got 1/4-inch black 100-foot coil. We've got 100 piece of these drip. So I got these off Amazon. I'll put the link in the description as well. So you can actually tighten these or loosen them for the amount of flow you want. Things that we've been using, just your standard 1-inch PVC pipe couplings as well. And then these are the Tupperware we're using from the dollar store actually. So they're a 3.2 liter. They're BPA free, which is very important. And then they're actually really easy to crack or break, so be very careful when you're doing this. But I just take one of these lids, I take my soldering iron and I poke that hole through there, and then that gives me a big enough hole to be able to put that drip line in from the bottom. Let me see if I've got one over here I can show you guys that I broke. Yeah, so then you can put that drip line through the bottom, and it pops out the top with the little adapter. So this little piece right here will come up through the lid, and then you connect your hose to that, and then your hose will come out. And then you get there's a couple other things you're going to need. I just got these from Home Depot as well. So these are just called goof plugs. Sorry, I ripped the bag. And then they go in that 1/4-inch piping as well. And then these are actually what I push through that 1/2-inch pipe in order for the water to go out to the 1/4-inch. So what these do is they actually just go around the pipe. You squeeze them tight, like almost like a zip tie, and it pokes a hole with a little hole, and then the water can actually run through those lines. Actually, one of those so you can see what it does. And then once you just squeeze that in, it actually just pokes a hole into that 1/2-inch. And this is another thing you're going to need as well. So just the 1/4-inch barbed tee and that's just this. And what that does is it helps you so that you can actually connect the line coming out of the lid to this, and then you have the in coming in here, and then your secondary one going out to the other side. So if we go back over here, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So right there, see, that's this connection piece. So you're running a quarter into the tote, and then you've got your main line coming in. This one actually right here just runs down, connects back to the first batch here, which goes back up. So I'm actually going to disconnect this today. I'm going to cut this, and then I'm actually going to put one of these goof plugs in there, and that'll stop that line. So kind of like I did right here, and that'll hopefully help with some more water being circulated properly instead of going through there. Because my first plan was actually to have it come up, run across this line, run across this line, and just do like this serpentine pattern up the entire system. And then once I started doing it, I just decided that wasn't really the way I wanted to go. So I decided to run it up and split off each one individually. But then I forgot to cut this, so I'll have to do that here in a minute.
I found my breath in a sea of